Aloha, my friends. Bitcoin market update. June 1st, 2021, 9:03 p.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. It has been a couple days since your good buddy Brent looked at Bitcoin with you. I think it was back on the 29th, maybe right here. Was it right here? I don't know. Anyways, we see that from the 26th, Bitcoin still wasn't able to break this $40,000 mark. Sure, it rose above it, but it wasn't able to close. It wasn't able to hold price action above the $40,000 mark. And that is a bit of a line in the sand for the bull action of Bitcoin. We see that Bitcoin sold off from the 26th until the 30th and came down and tested made it a little bit lower than this 35,000 mark, was down in the 34,000s. However, buyers stepped in, and it definitely seems that we have this support, a floor around the $34,000 to $35,000 mark. Bulls rallied this up until around this 37,500 mark, and we've been going a little sideways. So I think what's going on is Bitcoin has this floor, but it seems to be getting squeezed from the top going down. And what I mean by that is, okay, here was a high, sold off, came down here, closed at this 40,000 level, sold off to this 37,000 level, comes down, retests around the 34, 35,000, comes up and tests this 37,000, and then sells off to the 35. Right now it seems like we're not closing the price action above 37,000. Well, based on the trend, it seems like we're getting ready to go up or down. We seem to have some decent support right in here. When you look to the left, all this price congestion right in here, seems to be a lot of buyers, but a lot of sellers above this. So the way that I'm looking at this is that unless Bitcoin starts closing above the $37,500 mark, then it's obviously not going to be able to get above 40,000. And if it kind of keeps getting pushed down, like if we start seeing a lot of resistance at this 37,500 mark, then it seems like it might be possible if more selling is going to pick up. If I absolutely knew, maybe I would make a directional trade. I don't 100% know. But what I do know is that if it falls, if it's going to start closing below this 35, 34,000 mark, we seem to have just a general, some support right here around the 35 to 34 something thousand. And then there seems to be a little more around this, like kind of in this 31 to 32 something range. But then if it's going to drop, see how these long wicks, they all sort of in this area of 16,300 as low as 13 something. So this area right here, if it's gonna decidedly break below this, maybe anywhere from the 35,000 to 30,000 mark. If it's really going to break through this price congestion, then it seems like it has a possibility to drop down to this 15, 16, $13,000 level. If I was going to be trading Bitcoin, not investing, trading short-term trades, I do know what I would do. I'm not going to say it though, because I don't want to give anyone any ideas, and maybe you end up doing something that's outside of your skill level. I would do something that is potentially, theoretically, has higher risk, and I would be looking at support and resistance, and I would be setting up short-term trades based on support and resistance that are counter the trend. If that stuff can make sense to you, and you have a brokerage account to achieve that objective, this is definitely not investing advice. I'm not legally, I have no legalese for you. The only thing I have is I do it myself. Speaking of doing it myself, if you want to have a conversation about how I do it, and you can have a conversation with me about how you do it, and maybe we can find some synergies so we can figure out how we can do it together, send me a message and like this video, and I will keep you up to date on Bitcoin. Thank you.